Okay, so full disclosure before this video begins. The Pokemon Black videos that I'm uploading to YouTube are technically uploaded out of order. I made this video along with the next 4 or 5 parts prior to recording the Pokemon Black horror tale from around the net. I was going off my memory when I played this, and that's never a good idea for me. Anyway, long story short, I made some mistakes regarding how the ROM hack was supposed to work due to the fact that I decided not to read the story before playing this hack. So when you hear me get confused by things that were clearly in the story, that's why. That being said, though, I hope you enjoy part 1 and all the parts of my Pokemon Black playthrough. Alright. Good old Pokemon, but this time with a twist. We're playing a Pokemon ROM hack. I forgot the buttons here. Pokemon Black version. So as you see, we have no Pokemon here. It's also very loud. Alright, whoops, I gotta learn these buttons. Okay, Z is A, got it. That's really weird. Alright, so for those of you who watched the horror tale from around the net on Pokemon Black, this is a ROM hack that has been created to replicate that. Because I don't think it replicates everything for detail, but it does a good job at it. Okay, so our name, we'll just go with the classic red. Or should I have been black? Given, you know, the game's color title. Anyway, go with blue for him. Yep. Gosh, that's loud. Let me turn this down. Hold on. Apologize for the ding. Red. We are doing it. So I'd like to do my, I don't know why I just put the mouse on the screen. So I'd like to do my best to get through one gym per like session, but oh my god, we will see. So let's see. Can't go into my Pokemon yet, but I got that. And okay, started with $3,000. I don't remember ever starting with that much money, but I'll believe it. Alright, all boys leave. Okay. So we're gonna skip out on that, just go up to the grass. It's unsafe. Can't let us walk with him, I guess. No one cares, Blue. Why would you forget that your grandson is here for the exact same reason as the protagonist? Okay. Come on, just let me choose my frickin' Pokemon. Okay. Oh, that's right, I don't have him yet. Just for Bulbasaur, let's try. So I'm going to go with Bulbasaur as soon as I find him. So I try to minimize the amount of Pokemon I have to catch. We'll see why. And I'm only going to pick Bulbasaur because he can learn Cut. Not doing nicknames. My goodness. Alright. Got his Charmander. Right, so, first we're going to do is swap it out with Ghost. That's right, we have Ghost on our team. Yep, he's the Ghost that you see without the scope. He's only got one move, Curse. And that's all of the moves he'll actually need. Alright, so if you remember the story, how could you forget? And if you didn't read the story, I'll link it in the description. For some reason, the person started out with a ghost in some haunted cart that he bought. The ghost knew the move Curse, and Curse one hit kills everything. He's got 3 levels for that. Nice. And of course, in the story, you're able to attack the trainers afterwards, but I guess you can't attack Gary because he's kind of, or I should say Blue, sorry. Blue's pretty important to the story. Oh, we'll keep moving on. Keep moving on, moving on. Right, so they said it only had one PP, so I'm curious to see if he runs out of moves. Okay, it doesn't look like he does. It looks like you have infinite, which is nice. So just one hit kills everything. That's nice. Okay, does this guy give you a potion? He does in later games. Nice. Not that I need it, but, you know, whatever. So I don't think you ever see the ghost sprite from behind, so I wonder if the person who made this hack had to create his own ghost sprite. Or maybe it was in the data, I don't know. It'd be interesting to look up. 'Cause I don't think it was ever an intention to put the ghost in your party. You know, I will say it's kind of weird when you're in that tower and you're fighting ghosts, and then you use the self-scope, and then it's just another ghost. I guess the ghost can transform. It's kind of like in that one episode of Pokemon where, like, Ghastly's, like, you know, messing with everyone. He makes the fusion Pokemon Venustoise. It's good times. So I always hate this initial run because it's just boring until you get the Pokeballs and you can actually start training things. So deliver our Oak's parcel and then we can finally leave this area. Riveting, I know. I wonder if they put Ghost in the Pokédex. That'd be pretty cool. So I don't think I ever checked. I wonder if he goes back to his house in between when you go to Viridian and come back to Pallet Town. Okay. So it looks like none of this dialogue changed. In fact, I wonder if any of the dialogue changed. That would be interesting to see. Oh my goodness, is there like a fast forward button? To make sure I start hitting the B button so I don't accidentally talk to him again. Alright, so we're going to skip the town map. I don't care about that. So the only thing I care about is leveling up Ghost. Let's see how... If he's the only Pokemon I use, I wonder how leveled up he'll be at the end of the game. That'd be kind of an interesting little experiment. Every time he uses Curse, it looks like the ROM glitches. Okay, so let's first start by fighting old Blue down here. Right down here. See, luckily I don't have to actually grind at all because Ghost can just kill them. Like, I think he literally kills Pokemon. I think that's part of the story. I kind of hope they put that into the game, as when you beat a trainer or you use Curse on a trainer, it leaves a tombstone behind. Alright, let's take out Pidgey. Not too scared to move, Pidgey. Sucks to be you. I don't recall... Too scared to move to be an actual like condition that the Pokemon can get. It must be something they just added. That would have been a pretty cool thing though. Like, you know, they had the move Scary Face. Why couldn't they have just said, "Oh, the Pokemon's too scared to move now"? Or maybe it does say that. And I don't remember. Don't you look away! Come on, Blue. So I guess canonically, we've killed 2 of his Charmander. He's just caught an extra one, so he must catch another one in between now and the next time we fight him. Oh, Nidoran. I'm gonna say, getting back into the making the duct tape Pokemon. Maybe I can make a duct tape ghost. And he doesn't really fall into. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the Pokédex. Speaking of Ghost. No, he's not in here. How do I get out of here? Again, I don't know why I'm doing... Okay, there it is. So I don't know why I'm looking for stuff, aside from just to look for stuff, I guess. Okay, I hope I don't have to do this. Okay, good. So they made that mandatory in Fire Red. I always forget if you had to do it in the original. Okay, so I'm going to try to skip this grass patch. So I've got places to go. And Pokemon to kill. Because again, that's canonically what's happening. Well, I missed the sprites from Fire Red and Leaf Green where the trees look like they're just buff guys. Just flexing in the forest. It's good times. Okay, can use that Pokeball, catch myself a flying type Pokemon, almost said bird type. That's a missing no. Oh, that'd be fun to do too in this game, is to glitch the game out and then fight it with Ghost. Probably doesn't do anything. Okay, so let's see. It's our first actual trainer that isn't like a major one. Let's see what happens. Alright, a little Weedle. Okay, use Curse. Nice. Just erase him. Wait, what? No, I'm not changing anything. I don't know if you saw that. They had the Pokeballs up here. One of them disappeared. I wonder if if it's literally erasing them, and that's how it's notifying that they're gone. Nope, Caterpie can't. Nice! Oh, they didn't put the tombstone. That's like the one thing they didn't do. Oh well. At least you can erase the NPCs. I wonder if they come back when you leave the area. So I'm going to have to pay attention. He had 3 Pokemon up there, so let's see what happens when we take one out. Oh, it does take him away. Interesting. That's different. Huh, yep. I guess it just maybe it overwrites the data in there, and so it says it doesn't, instead of having 3, it just shows it as it's always had 1 or 2. That's kind of neat. Huh. I ran out of Pokemon. More like they disappeared. And now you're gone. So I wonder, can you talk to him still? No, he's just gone. Interesting. I still think it would have been cool if they replaced him with the little graveyard or tombstone sprite, but yeah, what are you gonna do? Maybe when I hack the game. No, I'm not gonna hack the game. I'm not that smart. I thought there was an extra guy. Maybe I missed him. You're lucky today, bug catcher. I know there's one in Fire Red, but I always get the 2 confused. It's been so long since I played the original version. I'm talking too much. Throat's dry. Again, I don't know why I'm collecting the items. Just out of force of habit, I guess. I wonder if you can teach Ghost any other moves. That'd be pretty cool. I'd say Shadow Ball, but I don't think Shadow Ball was in this game. So I took my headphones off because the music's loud as shit, but I wonder, it sounds like there's a tune that plays when he curses. So let me see. Level 9 Weedle. Not anymore. Huh. That's an interesting noise. I thought they were just going to use like the Nightshade sound effect, but sounded like they made up their own thing. I don't know. Alright, clear out the forest. So I wonder if they actually got the ending for this where everyone's dead. Guess we'll find out. Alright. So I don't think you can just use your curse move on random people. No, okay. I was hoping to say, hey, do you just want to curse them? It's like, nah. Not today. I probably would have said yes if I had the chance. Okay, so let's take on Brock. You can call this a video. In part 2, we'll try to get to Misty, but we'll see. It depends on how long it takes to get through Mountain Air. So this kid's famous for getting his units of measurements wrong. I think he might correct himself at the end. We'll see. But we won't give him the choice because he'll... oh no, I guess he still talks. They still talk before you curse him. Sweet, level 10. Yeah, he's pretty strong. Another level up. Sweet. I guess I can use all my, okay, there you go. Yeah, way to go, numbnuts. You know what, for that, you get cursed. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I can use all my rare candies on Ghost. Make him even stronger. Oh my god, yes, Brock, yes. Just shut up and let's fight. That's still one of the silliest looking sprites. Oop, I was gonna say, dude's got like a little comb over thing going on, but he's gone already, so never mind. God, it's fun playing a game that you've played like a lot of times, where you're just overpowered and just taking out everything. It's fantastic. I used to love doing that in RPGs after I beat them. Just restart them, use Game Shark, infinite life, infinite strength. Good to go. Okay, can we actually curse the gym leaders? Yes! Nice! I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so we're gonna say that's the end of this video. Stay tuned for part 2 where we'll try to get the Misty.